Time for more controversial opinions! I never played Donkey Kong 3 until recently. I didn't particularly like Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr., and those are revered classics. So I never tried playing Donkey Kong 3 in the first place since it has a far worse reputation. So I figured, why should even bother, right? But I decided that, you know what? It's a gap I'd like to fill while making this ranking series, so why not try it? And I'm here to say that the reputation Donkey Kong 3 has is undeserved, because this game is so much better than Donkey Kong or Donkey Kong Jr. Yes, Stanley the Bugman is not as iconic as Mario, and yes, the game is more about shooting than jumping. Jumping here really only involves switching platforms. But holy hell, it's really fun! The goal is to either push Donkey Kong to the top with the fumigator or defeat all the insects while not letting them steal flowers from your garden. There is a risk-reward mechanic involved in that you get points for defeating insects only if they're actively attempting to steal the flowers. And yeah, as you progress, things become more and more chaotic, but there is also a power-up that is available from what I can figure once per life. And if you plan correctly when to use that power-up, which extends the range and strength of your fumigator, you can cheese some stages, because if there are supercharges left, they go to the next level. Though this is cheese, you do have to think in advance when to use the power-up, so it's not quite a consistent strategy. But I have to say the NES port is shallower and allows for a lot of cheese even without the power-up, but for the sake of consistency with the previous titles, I'm going to take into account only the original arcade version once again. And look, Donkey Kong 3 is not as deep as some other arcades, and the chaos at times is overwhelming, but I had so much fun while playing that I really can't complain much. As such, not only I will place Donkey Kong 3 above Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., I will rank it above the first Super Mario Bros. More specifically, we'll place it right above the original Pac-Man. It doesn't reach Space Invaders at Miss Pac-Man levels because its mechanics and loops overall are not as well thought out as in those games, and I do think I like Ice Climber more, even though I don't have a desire to complete it fully. But overall, I can't deny that my time with Donkey Kong 3 was thoroughly enjoyable. And honestly, I don't understand why this game doesn't get more love.